You've seen it before. The person who is brilliant, logical, and always has an answer. But when it comes to their own life, they get stuck, indecisive, overthinking every small choice. Today, we're going deep into the psychology, why very smart people overthink everything, and how their own intelligence secretly controls them. First, let's be clear. Very smart doesn't mean perfect. It means the brain processes more information, faster, and in more dimensions. While many people see one path, a high IQ mind sees 10. They don't just think about cause and effect, they think about cause, effect, social reaction, emotional reaction, long-term consequences. That's not wisdom, that's an overload mechanism built into their brain. Here's the psychology. Overthinking is really just the brain trying to be safe. Highly intelligent people have sharper pattern detection, so they don't just imagine the best outcome. They imagine the worst outcome, the second worst outcome, and the quiet disaster no one talks about. Their brain screams, if I can think of it, I better prepare for it. The problem is, their brain doesn't know when to stop. It doesn't see overthinking as a mistake. It sees it as more data. So, the more brilliant someone is, the harder it becomes to trust a simple choice. Here's the psychology. Overthinking is really just the brain trying to be safe. Highly intelligent people have sharper pattern detection, so they don't just imagine the best outcome, they imagine the worst outcome, the second worst outcome, and the quiet disaster no one talks about. Their brain screams, if I can think of it, I better prepare for it. The problem is, their brain doesn't know when to stop. It doesn't see overthinking as a mistake, it sees it as more data. So the more brilliant someone is, the harder it becomes to trust a simple choice. Overthinking isn't a conscious choice. It's a habit the brain learns over time. In childhood, they were praised for being deep, analytical, cautious. Teachers said, "You think too much, but that's smart." That small message became a belief. Thinking more equals being safer and smarter. So every time they feel uncertainty, their brain automatically responds with, let's analyze this until we feel safe again. But the funny part, they never feel safe because the mind can keep inventing new risks forever. Extremely intelligent people often feel an invisible pressure. Everyone expects me to be the smart one. They don't just fear failure, they fear being exposed as not that smart or not that stable. So they over-prepare, over-plan, and overthink everything they say or do. They imagine every way someone could criticize them, every misunderstanding, every awkward silence. And because they're so good at imagining, they feel like they're protecting themselves when they're actually shrinking behind their own mind. Overthinking isn't free. It costs energy, emotional energy. Highly intelligent overthinkers often feel mentally drained before the day even starts. Why? Because by the time they get out of bed, they've already replayed yesterday's conversations, planned tomorrow's moves, and imagined all the ways the present could go wrong. They don't just feel emotions, they analyze them. Why did that comment bother me? Was it about them or me? Is this anxiety or logic? Is this intuition or fear? The brain is like a high-end supercomputer running too many heavy programs at once. Eventually it overheats and the body feels it. So how do very smart people break this cycle? First, set a thinking limit. Give yourself 5, 10, or 15 minutes to analyze a decision. Then force yourself to act. Second, change the question. Instead of asking, what if I'm wrong? Ask, what will this look like in 6 months or in 2 years? Most of the tiny disasters they fear will disappear in that timeline. Third, accept that being wrong is part of intelligence. If you never make mistakes, you're not taking risks. And if you're not taking risks, your intelligence is just decorating your comfort zone. The real sign of a mature mind is not avoiding mistakes. It's learning how to stop thinking and start living from them.
So here's the truth. Very smart people overthink everything because their brain is trying to protect them. Their mind is powerful, flexible, and sensitive. The problem is not their intelligence, it's their relationship with it. Being intelligent doesn't mean you have to suffer from overthinking. It means you have the power to rewire your own mind. If you're the kind of person who overthinks everything, ask yourself one question today. Am I using my mind to move forward